Sweden has given Ukraine permission to hit Russian targets on Russian soil. This is a big deal. The Brits finally came along on this a little short while ago. The Americans and Germans are still being PITAs about it. But the Swedes came along and said, you know what? If you need to use our weapons to hit the Russians inside Russia, go for it. Now, why would the Ukrainians need to do that? Because the Russians are basically right across the border. Ukraine shares a huge border with Russia. The Russians get right up to the Ukrainian border, fire into Ukraine, and the Ukrainians can't fire back with NATO weapons because most NATO countries have said, don't you dare, it'll make Putin angry, we don't want to escalate, this kind of crap. Americans and the Germans especially have been a problem with this. So the Ukrainians are getting the bejesus bombed out of them. Civilian targets hit like this weekend in Kharkiv, where a hardware store was hit, killing 18 people, injuring 44. This gives the Ukrainians the ability to fight back and hopefully defend themselves and defend their people. So this is a big deal. Will it finally bring the Americans along? I think the Americans will come along someday, but as typical with the Biden administration, it'll be too little too late. So give it 6 months to a year.